So after construction for this theorem, consider the moment of inertia of a body about axis MOP about point O. So that moment of inertia can be written as IO, which is equal to integration of mass of this considered small element, that is dm, and perpendicular distance of that mass from MOP. So this is OD square. See, this OD is at perpendicular distance. The moment of inertia formula is I is equal to m r square. So m stands for mass dm, r square is a perpendicular distance from the axis of rotation of that point. So this is first equation. Now consider the moment of inertia about point C. Moment of inertia of that body about axis ACB about center of mass point is IC, which is given as integration of mass of the small element which is lying at D, that is dm, into perpendicular distance is CD square. So this is equation number 2. So consider the first equation here. I can write IO equal to integration of dm into OD square. But OD square, resolve this. Consider triangle ODN. This is a right angle triangle. So by using Pythagoras theorem, we can easily find the value of OD square. So in place of OD square, I can write DN square plus NO square. NO square. Okay. Therefore, IO equal to integration of dm dn square as it is plus NO square. Split the NO here. NO is equal to, what is NO is equal to NC plus OC. Okay. So in place of NO, I can put NC plus OC, again the square of this quantity. So NO square NC plus OC square. So by using the a plus b square formula, we can write here in place of n square nc square, okay, plus twice into nc oc plus this oc square. Okay, therefore IO equal to integration of dm, and again we can write dn square plus nc square, okay, plus and 2 times what is NC, this NC, and here is OC. So OC is nothing but H. I put the value here H, and plus OC square means again H square. Therefore I0 is equal to, by taking the integration throughout this, we can write integration of dn square plus nc square, this quantity, into dm plus again 2 constant, here h constant, integration of nc into this dm, okay, plus third integration here, in which integration of dm and h square is there. So after solving this, IO is equal to dn square plus nc square. So see this triangle dn square plus nc square is equal to CD square by using Pythagoras theorem. CD square into dm, okay, plus 2h integration nc into dm, plus here h square is constant, I take this out, and integration of dm. So integration of dm is a summation or addition of all the masses of such particles. So this is total mass of that body, capital M is equal to integration of dm. So in this equation, for this value integration of CD square dm, we have equation number 2, the same relation for this. Substitute IC here. So we can get IO equal to integration of CD square dm is equal to IC plus here 2h into integration of NC into dm. So see this quantity in this equation 2h into NC into dm is equal to what? So here in this case NC is a distance of this considered point from the center of mass point. So at here the center of mass point is a point at which the distribution of mass about that point is concentrated, or mass of that body is concentrated at a point C, so that there is no meaning for this equation that this dm is a mass which is situated at a distance nc from the center of mass. So the integration of this quantity is equal to 0, because at the center of mass the nearly all masses are equal to 0, because of all the mass of that body is supposed to be concentrated at a point C. So this quantity is 0 again, plus here h square integration of dm is a capital M mass of that body, so capital M and h square as it is. So see we get this relation for a parallel axis theorem. So how the parallel axis theorem is stated as? So see the parallel axis theorem for a rigid body rotating about axis of rotation is the moment of inertia of a body about any axis, okay, which is passing through point O, is equal to summation of the moment of inertia of that body about an axis passing through the point C, that is passing through center of mass point, and product of mass of that body and perpendicular distance between, a square of perpendicular distance between two parallel axes. Okay, so this is a theorem of parallel axis, in which if the axis is parallel to the axis passing to a center of mass point, then by using this equation we can easily calculate the moment of inertia of different bodies about parallel axes. Okay, I0 is equal to IC plus EMH square. It stands for moment of inertia about any point through that rigid body.